anything that has water in it. And then you need, it came inside your remote bag. It's your paints. So if you guys picked up your bag, I think most of you, I think everyone did, pick up your bag. It has paints. You open it up and it's a brand new art palette, right? And it has a paintbrush inside there. So you guys can use that one today too. Okay, so, oopsie, hold on one second. Let me get my paintbrush out. All right, so we're gonna start today by drawing. So I'm gonna try to move this as close as I can so you guys can see it. Okay, so today we're gonna draw a gingerbread house and a gingerbread man. So my gingerbread house is gonna start off with a square, kind of like how we draw our houses for regular. So I'm gonna go down and a line across the top. So I made a square. You guys can make a square on your paper. And we'll try to go nice and slow so you guys can do it with us. And remember, if you want to make your gingerbread house look different, that's okay too. Okay, so I made my square and I'm going to make my triangle roof on top. So I'm going to go to the corner, I'm going to go straight up and then straight down. Right, so I made my triangle roof on top. And then after I do that, I'm gonna make a door. So I'm gonna make a big rectangle inside my square for my door. And I'm gonna put a little circle on it for the doorknob. Okay, and then our gingerbread house needs a chimney. So remember, a chimney is where the heat comes out of your house. So I'm gonna go up by my triangle. I'm gonna make a little rectangle coming out the top of my roof. Okay, so make sure you guys are drawing this before we paint it, okay? All right, then I'm gonna add some decorations to my house. So I think I might have a snowy gingerbread house. So I'm gonna go to the line of my triangle and I'm gonna make little lines like this, like little wavy lines to make it look like ice. Can you guys do that? Let me see if I can move it up to the screen. Just to make it look like it's snowing or it's icy on my house. Okay, and then I also am thinking maybe we should put some gumdrops on the roof. So I'm gonna start on my roof and I'm gonna act like I'm putting gumdrops. Remember, those are the candies that are all different colors. I'm gonna make it go all on one side, up and down, kind of like mountains, I guess. And then I'm gonna show it to you. So I added gumdrops on my roof. Oh, looking good, guys. Okay, and then I'm thinking maybe we should have some peppermints on our house. When you make a gingerbread house, they always give you peppermints. I'm gonna put 2 circle peppermints on the side. And peppermints are kind of like red and white, so I made some wavy lines going through my peppermint, and I'll hold it up so you guys can see. All right, it's starting to look like a candy house. How are you guys doing? Caitlin, that looks awesome. Okay, I'm thinking next to my house, I might want to add a candy cane. So a candy cane, I'm gonna start on the bottom. I'm gonna go up and a hook, and then I'm just gonna follow it right back in, and I'm gonna put stripes on it. So I'll show you how I did it. Kind of looks like a cane, right? Up and around and right back in. Okay, remember, you guys, your house can look different. It doesn't have to look the same as mine. Okay, and then next to my house, I need to draw our gingerbread man because this is where he lives. So I'm gonna draw a circle for his face and a circle for his body. And I'm gonna give him 2 eyes and a mouth. He's a happy gingerbread man. So I didn't give him my arms or legs yet. Just made 2 circles. Okay, so now I'm gonna give them big arms and big legs. And sometimes when you guys draw people, you make them look like sticks. I'm gonna make them just like Miss Missy made our gingerbread cookies. I'm gonna make them round. I'm gonna go out and around, and the same thing for my legs. And I'm gonna put some buttons on him. So this is what my gingerbread man looks like. Yours might look different. And remember when we colored our gingerbread man, we put little lines for icing on his arms and legs? I might do that now too, to add some details. Okay, so this is what mine looks like, and you guys can add different details if you want to, but the fun part is gonna be painting it. So I am gonna put the cap on my marker. I'm gonna close it up, and then I'm gonna get my paintbrush out. And when you guys are using watercolors, this is a brand new watercolor palette. So guess what? You gotta get it a little bit wet. Otherwise it's hard to work. So I'm gonna dip my paintbrush in my water, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make my gingerbread man brown. So I dip my paintbrush in the water, and then I have to swirl it around in my brown for a little bit to get my brush nice and wet. And then I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna start painting my gingerbread man. I'm gonna try to stay in the lines, but it's really hard. So I'm gonna make his body and his head, whoops, brown. So I only did 2 parts so far. I'm gonna try to go nice and slow. And remember, when we decorate our gingerbread man, he could be different colors too. So I might wanna use different colors than brown. But I'm gonna try to make his legs and his arms, some of it brown. So I'm gonna see if I can make him some different colors. Okay, and every time you switch a color, make sure you take your paintbrush and dip it in your water to clean that off. Otherwise, your colors go together. All right, I'm gonna make my gingerbread hands and legs red. So I dipped it in my red, and I colored just the edges of him that color. You guys can pick whatever colors you want. So this is what my gingerbread man looks like so far.